Good morning, guys and girls. Welcome back to Toops Time. You are watching our daily vlog series called The Daily Grind, and this is episode number 23. I am covered up and buttoned up this morning. It is like 53 degrees and windy. It is quite chilly this morning and quite beautiful here on the homestead. Yesterday, we actually did not do a daily grind, so if you were waiting on that to upload today, which by the time this uploads will be yesterday, you will not see it. We actually had a rainy day yesterday, which brought in this cooler weather, which had me doing a lot of work indoors for most of the day. We did end up, however, filming anyways. We did an update video for 1 month with the sheep, which will be coming out in a couple days after we edit it. And we just got lots of work done in the shop yesterday. I'm also a woodworker. I have a woodworking business called The Carved Heritage that you can see online, mainly selling things on Etsy, and have orders from the woodworking business that I have to take care of as well. So rainy days is whenever I do a lot of the stuff inside of the shop. Also, 2 nights ago, got home really late from hanging out with friends, so we did not put Maple up, and I did not milk Autumn yesterday. Thank God, because I would have been milking Autumn in a thunderstorm. That would have been pretty bad. So today, we're gonna see how much milk we get from her. Every single time we do that, she always drops a little bit. Another thing we actually recorded yesterday was the second phase of the insemination process, which was me actually removing that cedar from her and then sticking her with her new medicine right there in the hip. And she did use her stanchion for that, used it quite well. No slippage whatsoever. It's almost just like they're walking around where they always walk around, on rocks and dirt. So I'm pretty excited about the stanchion upgrade. We're about to fill up all these buckets and get at it. Also, if this is your first time here, do not forget to check out our timestamps in the description. If you've never used them before, basically it's a list of the segments of the video that we put titles next to, and you can click on them to take you to different parts of the video if you don't have time to sit down and watch this entire video, because these are our daily grind series where we just follow me around the homestead the entire day and do whatever it is I'm doing. So they're very random videos, and they're usually pretty long as well. Good morning, ladies. Isn't that just beautiful? Hey, thanks for not doing that in the stanchion. I appreciate that. That would have been gross. One cool thing about Autumn thus far, she's only pooped in the stanchion twice. Once whenever we first got her and I was training her to use it. The second time on video, dang near 7 months or so after we've owned them. Got her on video pooping in the stanchion whenever I was making that. Whenever I was making that video on our milking routine. But I'm very satisfied. It seems like she always poops right before she gets in or just waits till she gets out, like she knows. Hopefully Missy can do the same type of thing. Hey girl, you did good. Did real good. Good girl. That feel good? She said, yeah, that feels real good. I like my new cowhead sign. It's one of the things we make in our woodworking store. I actually threw this one together pretty fast. I didn't take too much time on it. This one was actually for Asher's birthday party. His birthday party was cow themed, and it was Moo Moo Asher's turning 2 or something like that. And so Mama wanted a cow head for decoration, so we went on ahead and made it something that would look good out here, and I made it really big so that it would match the barn. Yeah. Is it cold outside?
Yeah.
Pretty cold outside? It's windy. All right, you ready? Set, go! The little man's gonna ride his tractor around, and I'm gonna go ahead, hop on my tractor, and start offloading the benches from that trailer. The ones that I need to refinish for the ceremony site. And then once I do that, I'm gonna start removing the cushions from them. All those cushions need to be removed and burned because I'm not going to be using them. Once the cushions get removed, I can start letting them dry out because we did have all that rain, and I'm sure the cushions are soaked, which would have kept moisture on the wood benches as well. So once they dry out, probably tomorrow, more than likely I'll start painting them. Asher! Who's here? Who's here? Nana? Let's go see her. There she is. What is she doing? She's turning around so it can be easier whenever she leaves. Yeah, she's ready to see you. You better go get her. No, you can ride your tractor. Show her your upgrade. Show her your new wheels. We're about to put these forks on before we start using them to offload these benches from the trailer. Just wanted to talk about these things real quick. I've had them for about 5 years, 0 issues with them at all. They're ugly as all get out because I've used these while painting the benches and they just have paint all over them. Really ugly, but they work great. These are the Titan Attachments 4,000 pounds a piece, medium duty forks. And all they do, they clamp on to any front loader bucket. Super easy. You literally just slide them on and use this clamp to clamp them down, and then you're ready to use forks. 4,000 pounds a piece. My bucket can't even pick that up. So these things, anything I put on them, if the bucket can move them, you know they're rated for it. And here they are, all attached. If you just type in Titan Attachment forks, they actually have all sorts of different models of this. This one were the separate forks, but they do have the forks that are tied together with the bar to keep them from twisting and stuff on you. I like the sound of these separate forks just because they're easier to pick up, and I'm always doing everything by myself. And for what I use it for, if they do end up twisting a little bit because I don't tighten them enough, it doesn't really bother me. I don't care. I'll actually put a link in the description for these if you're interested. These things are absolutely amazing. You're getting too good at climbing for your own good. Yeah? Are you gonna operate the tractor for me? Oh, good job. The right tools for the job. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you offload these really heavy, long benches all by yourself. The rest of it's just going to be rinse and repeat, so we're not even going to video it. All done unloading them. Now we're just going to get the impact driver and come over here and start removing these cushions. I think it's going to be pretty easy. These cushions were added after the fact, so I just have screw there, screw there, screw there, there, and there. And it should be the same exact thing on the bottom side, and they should pop right off of there. I'll load them up on the tractor forks and take them off to the burning pile. Those are actually some really nice screws, and they've been inside for years. So we're gonna take those, toss them in here. We're about to have a bunch of screws. I'm sure I told you in another video, I don't collect junk, but I do collect this kind of stuff. I do not throw away stuff that can be used to build things. Stuff that can be used to weld, scrap wood. I mean, if it's useful at all and you want to keep it, you do not throw away things like this. This stuff is expensive. And what I'll probably end up getting here from all these benches is at least a box of screws worth. So, and those are actually more of a fine thread, which is good for hardwood. So definitely keeping those. But look at this right here. It's literally all that's holding it. So I'm just going to go through here and unscrew all these cushions and take them off and stack them up on the tractor over there and haul them off. Boring stuff. I don't want to sit here and show you the entire time. And this is what we're left with. These nice wooden pews. What I'll probably end up doing is actually drilling some holes every now and again, because these are going to be used outside and we don't want water to sit here and collect, but we'll drill some holes every now and again to help water drain. And I think these things are going to work out quite nicely, other than all the trash we got to pick up that went behind the cushions. Yeah, for free with the prices of wood right now. Even though I hate having things on my property that I didn't build myself, the prices of wood right now, it's hard to pass something like this up. I just can't make myself throw anything away around here. You see this? Look how thick that is. It's like 1.5 inch thick foam. Stuff's really expensive, and my wife makes stuff all the time. So she's a seamstress, and this stuff's extremely expensive. So I think we're going to take all the foam out of these things and use them on other projects. Just roll it up, put them in the attic, and whenever she needs to make something with a cushion, now we've got
these
foam.
Are like seat cushions and stuff.
Yeah.
Bench cushions.
And she's actually about to make a mattress. We're going to make a custom fit mattress for Callum's changing area. We're going to be putting that in the room, and we actually need a smaller mattress so that we don't take up so much room. You don't need a full 2x3 mattress or 2x4 mattress that you have to buy from the store. So we're going to make our own, and we needed foam. Foam was like $40 that we needed for the mattress.
It needs to be about 3 to 4 inches thick. 3 is what I was going to buy with it. 3 inches thick. The size I needed was going to cost over $50.
And we can make that out of just one of these bench pads, but we're going to save them all. So we're actually thinking about just using the bottom cushions because those are like 1.5 inch thick and the back ones aren't quite as thick. But then we thought, hey, you know, I bet you that this foam would act as an insulation for our attic. Our attic has spray, well, our whole house is spray foamed, and while it is great insulation, it is absolute crap for sound barrier. So we had talked about whenever we get the money that we could put some batted insulation on the ceiling inside the attic just to help whenever it rains and things like that. Well, what would it hurt to put this inch thick stuff as ceiling insulation to help as a sound barrier? I don't think it hurt at all. So we're gonna go ahead and save all this foam. That's a lot of money in foam, and we didn't pay anything for it. We actually decided, instead of taking the cushions off these backs because they're all glued, we're just gonna bring this entire piece into our attic since we haven't put floor down yet. It is a little bit too thin to use floor, but they are on 24-inch centers, so it won't be all that bad. It'll be better than trying to straddle the rafters. But we're basically just going to tip this upside down like you see it, screw it to the rafters, and then we'll have the insulation on the bottom and the wood for a sound barrier, and it'll be something that we can now walk on up there. All right, get all the cushions removed, and these things are very nice pews. They're going to look really nice with that fresh white coat paint. All the cushions are removed, you guys, and these things are beautiful. That is such a blessing. Absolutely free. We've got all those back seat panels that we're going to be putting in our attic as attic floor and insulation. Just additional sound barrier, being we have a tin roof and spray foam, which is practically no sound barrier at all. And this are the seats. All of the cushions have been removed from these, and these are just going to go on the burning pile. And let's show you all the screws that we got. And this right here, it's about 1 pound of screws, absolutely free. And these are old screws too. They're made a whole lot better than the ones that they sell now. I used an impact driver on these. These are Phillips heads. If you know anything about impact drivers, they rip Phillips heads apart, especially if it starts to get stuck and it spins on you. But anyway, what a blessing. Now it's time to take these over to the burning pile, and then I'm gonna let the backs with the cushions on them that we're gonna use for the attic floor just sit in the sun and dry a little bit since they got wet yesterday. And Jesse's actually got all the other cushions way over there on the concrete of the dance floor sitting in the sun drying, and then we're gonna roll those up and put them in our attic for storage for whenever she needs them. I'd say overall it's one heck of a blessing. About to hop on the tractor and start mowing some grass for this weekend's wedding. Got a lot to mow. This is interesting. We're towards the end of September, and I have got a flower blossomed on our peach tree. Highly doubt it's gonna actually turn into a peach, but I don't see any more. And I've never seen that before. Done mowing grass for the day. Check out the bounty we have in foam. I'm just rolling it all up. It's all sun dried. That is a lot of money in foam. What do you think?
I think we can make some cushions.
Think for free foam. Holy cow.
Don't do that, baby.
Having fun?
Have you had a good day, Asher?
Oh boy. Can we get a camera high five? Alright, Jack, you worthless. What you got there? That sure looks good. Yummy. Is that your cigar? We are about to fill up our water bucket and go put Maple up for the evening. What a beautiful evening. It has felt amazing out here all day long. Can't really ask for a better day to have to do a bunch of outside chores. Got all of those benches pretty much ready to be painted. Got a huge portion of the grass cutting done for the wedding Saturday, and what? I load it up. Load what up? What are you talking about? You helping? You helping, Daddy? Alright, I think it's all full. We going?
To the cow. To where? To the cow. To the cow.
We're going. Interpret that the best you can. Ooh, it's so pretty out here. Why did you look at that? This place cleans up super nice when I get to mow all of it. Not quite done yet, but the big portion is done. Here we come, girls!
What'd you say? Here we
Come on, girls!
Come on, girls! Time to eat!
Say, here we come!
I'm coming to get you.
That calf is ready to be weaned. I mean, she looks like the same size as Autumn. She can barely even reach those teats. Look at her. She's like the same height as Autumn. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? It's not where your feet is. Asher, come here. Hey, pretty girl. Hey. Hazel's getting bigger.
I know.
Olive hasn't changed. This calf is about Olive size. You don't need any more of that. You're done. Well, we got Maple in prison for the night. Munching down on prison food. Autumn is munching down on some sweet feed. Oh boy. Get this rock out of there. That was for Missy, not you. Good girl. Asher's playing with toys. Mama's watching. Miss Piggy right here, along with Hazel and Olive. Y'all cleaned it out already, dadgum. Y'all are a bunch of Coke addicts. I tell you what.
All right, Asher, look.
Hazel's like, what's up? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, comment down below, and we will see you guys on the next one.
God bless y'all.
God bless.
God bless. Give me a kiss.
Get that kiss.
That's why we're here.